Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage. I just pulled the hanging tag off of this. One of the premier icons of muscle cars, cars in general, whatever. Doesn't matter whether you're driving a minivan, a Honda Accord, a Rolls Royce, it doesn't matter. When you see a GTO, you know what a GTO is, puts a great smile on your face. And this car here in particular, this car here happens to have the Tri-Power setup. It's the last year for that, 66, so it has 389 Tri-Power with a 4-speed. That, my friends, is spectacular in its own right, but on top of it, the restoration on this car is top-notch. And as we walk around it, you'll see the panel, the fit, and the gaps. You know, it's a father and son restored this car together, and you can see the difference between somebody who restored a car and they did it for a living and moved it on for a customer, or somebody who did it because they knew they were going to take it to shows, drive it, and enjoy it. Like every window goes up and down really smoothly. The doors open and close perfectly. The hood opens and shuts. The trunk is detailed. The engine compartment is spectacular. It's just all the details. Matter of fact, when we got the car, there was a small stain on one of the parts of the exhaust system, and he was worried that we were going to get the car and not be happy with it, so he ordered a new piece of exhaust that was custom bent for this car, for a GTO, and had it shipped to us ahead of time so we could put it on. So that's the detail of what you're getting here. You get a nice picture book of the restoration. You get some receipts and things like that. Let's take a look around the car and let's see what we have. This is where the details come in. Beautiful color, beautiful paint. Check this out. This is restoration. Things like the tower clamps instead of the band clamps. You know, this is period correct for that. Period correct fuel filters, the right air filters with the codes on them. Just detailed in here, not overly restored, properly restored. Not that I hate overly restored, and you shouldn't either, but this is just a beautiful car that you could drive to any show, and if it's a local show, virtually win right away. So it also has power brakes, also has power steering. So if you're a man who can afford a car, a muscle car of your dreams, this car drives so well. The top is power, and as we move around the car, you'll see everything. Hinges are painted the proper color. You know, this is a separate color from the hood. Not everything is black. Just nice. Nice battery topper. The chrome and stainless is spectacular. Now keep in mind, not every piece of chrome and stainless is available for a GTO, so some of the stuff had to be either sent out or what they call NOS pieces, new old stock found. I love the parchment interior in this car. It has a nice white soft top that you saw in the video too. Matching boot. Seat belts in the rear. Seat belts up front. This is not cheap aftermarket seat belts. These are very expensive GM seat belts. The dash, all nicely done. All the gauges, has a factory tach, factory gauges here. Original AM/FM radio, nicely restored. If you want to, what we do for a lot of people is we put a beautiful little AM/FM CD satellite radio inside here. It's hidden out of the way. That way you can get some great tunes without having to cut up the dash, which is really cool. Plug your iPod in there. Comes with owner's manuals. The right stickers here about the tire pressures. Just really, really nice. I love the factory console. I think that makes the car. Anyway, how about I start it for you so you can hear what it sounds like. You know, the real sound of these cars is when the Tri-Power opens up. I wish we could go for a test drive today because it does sound great, but when all of those barrels are wide open and the motor's making power and you're rolling through the shifter van, that's a great day. You know, this color is called Barrier Blue, and although it is spectacular, which I really love the color, and I love the white interior with it, one of the things about this car that you may or may not see, apparently, is the underside. And the underside of this car is absolutely brand new. Just like it rolled off the showroom. Let's take a peek under here, see what we can see. Everything is detailed, correct trailing arms, boxed in, rear has been detailed. That's the exhaust. There's a stain on the exhaust I told you about. We have the pipe for that. The car just came in, I wanted to get the video of it. That's the only blemish on the whole car, and we have a new piece of pipe for it. Everything, the chrome is beautiful. Check this out. Let's look inside the trunk for a minute. You know, sometimes the detail stops at the trunk. In this case here, correct spare tire, beautifully done here, clear coated over top of the spatter paint. And this is nice too, look at this. They sent paint with the car, including the paint for the hand applied pinstripe, which is This is the difference between a car restored for for somebody for a living, and a car restored for somebody for the labor of love. And as we walk around this car, the fit and finish is just dynamite. Look down the side. These are really long panels, and in a long paneled car, it's very hard to make them straight, and it's not easy to hide imperfections. In this case here, the door closes beautifully. A lot of times, like, these windows don't go up right and they get cockeyed and things like this. This is nice and smooth. Rolls up and down nicely. Keep in mind, this car is over 40 years old. It's absolutely iconic. Anyway, we're Fleming's Ultimate Garage. We're very proud to present this 66 Tri-Power 4-speed GTO convertible. Call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.